Hi, I'm Frances,
I'm Nazia.
and this is our look into the sport of cycling.
In 1817, Baron Carl von Drais created the velocipede, consisting of two wagon wheels connected by a wooden plank with a device used for steering attached to the front pedals. This became the basis for the modern-day bicycle.
Invented as an alternative mode of transport, the design we recognize today was built in Paris 1863 at the Michaud factory with the addition of pedals. The first true bicycle was built in the 1870s, complete with a gear chain and equally sized wheels. While bicycle races have been around for almost as long as the bicycle itself, one of the first recorded races was held in 1868 in Parc des Saint-Cloud, Paris. On May 31st, Pierre Michaud, the bicycle distributor, organized a 1,200-meter race which was won by James Moore.
The first track world championships was held in 1893, and cycling was first included in the 1896 Greece Olympics, with 19 male participants partaking in a road race, sprint, time trial, 10-kilometre, 100-kilometre and/or a 12-hour race.
One of the first velodromes was built in Britain during the golden age of cycling in 1891, the Herne Hill Velodrome in Dulwich, southeast London. This housed the races for the 1948 London Olympics.
August 5th, in 1878, the first touring bicycle organisation was established. The British company called themselves the Cycling Touring Club, CTC, and became the basis for many cycling organisations hereafter.
One of the first achievements of the club was finding cycling-friendly hosteleries around the country for all its members.
Today, the organisation, while maintaining the initial CTC, is known as the National Cycling Charity and promotes the benefits of cycling on the individual, community and environment.
The French established the French Touring Bicycle Federation soon after the British in 1879, while America waited until 1880 for the League of American Wheelmen, now known as the League of American Bicyclists.
In 1990, the Union Cyclists International was founded by the Belgian, French, Swiss and US cycling committees, a replacement of the International Cycling Association, established in 1892. The main purpose of the UCI is to direct, develop, regulate, control and discipline cycling under all forms worldwide and oversee the running of the World Championships.
Cycling was professionalised very early on in its history, with even one of the first road races being sponsored by the inventor of the modern bicycle, as previously mentioned.
While long-distance road races were a popular event, in 1902 a cycling publication, Lotto, was looking to increase its coverage and circulation. As a result, the ultimate road race was established. Originally planned to be a 5-week competition, Le Tour de France was shortened to 18 days in the month of July, travelling just under 2,500 kilometres in 6 stages.
In order to boost participation numbers, Henri de Grange, Lotto's editor, offered 5 francs per day expense money to the first 50 sign-ups, with a grand prize of 20,000 francs. The first Tour de France had 60 participants, 21 being sponsored professional cyclists. Today, the Tour de France consists of 18 teams, each with 8 riders and a total prize money purse of over €2 million.
The entire budget for the Le Tour is estimated at nearly €100 million or $140 million, of which approximately 50% derived from the broadcast television rights, 40% from title and presenting sponsors, and the remainder from participant fees paid by each town where the stages start and finish. The result will be a significant economic impact for all of the participating countries, cities, towns and boroughs.
The British cycling economy shows that frequent cycling is valued to the economy as £958 million.
23,000 people were employed directly into cycling, generating over £500 million in wages and £100 million in taxes within the economy. In the cycling market, 3.7 million bikes were sold, generating a £1.62 billion profit in the year of 2009.
Orica Greenedge and Sky Sports are both involved in the sponsorship of cycling. Television rights are thought to account for about 60% of the income of the Tour de France, which is broadcast in over 180 countries.
Prize money from races cannot cover the costs it takes to compete, however. The Tour de France only awards $2.6 million total in prize money, which is broken down between jersey winners for each of the race's 21 stages. Meanwhile, the average annual budget for a UCI Pro team, a team which has obtained a license to race in all of the World Tour races, including the Tour de France, is $11.4 million.
National cycling federations exist in most nations around the world. These organisations focus on the cycling actions within their borders. The top cycling organisation, however, is the UCI, a non-profit association recognised by the International Olympic Committee. The International Federation's headquarters are at the World Cycling Centre in Switzerland.
Focused on the development of the 8 different cycling styles: road, track, mountain biking, BMX, paracycling, cyclocross, trials and indoor cycling, the UCI promotes cycling as a competition sport, recreational activity and a means of transport.
As well as the UCI's mission statement, the Federation also focuses its attention on their 40-year fight against doping agents, the protection of the environment and sustainable development, and the involvement of disabled people through the Paracycling Initiative.
The UCI is an entirely democratic organization representing the 170 national cycling federations that are members, one delegate per country. The management committee, which manages the UCI, is members elected by the UCI Congress, the highest authority figure of the federation. The president of the UCI is also elected by the Congress.
Each national federation has legislative autonomy, but must adhere to the framework of the UCI's constitution and framework. Changes to various statutes must be passed through the UCI Congress. The UCI maintains a separation of legislative, executive, and judicial powers within its governance structure.
Any disciplinary infringement committed during an event is judged immediately by the Commissioners' Panel, an independent body to the UCI. The Disciplinary Commission is responsible for all other infringements and is independent from all other UCI bodies.
Members of the Commission can have no interest in the case at hand, and all judgments can be taken to the Appeals Board. Any issue experienced with the UCI directly also go through the Disciplinary Commission. Matters of doping go immediately to the National Federation disciplinary body of the person in contest.
Issues have been scattered throughout cycling's history, as with any sport. The biggest revelation, however, took place in 2009. Lance Armstrong is a former cycling champion who lost a lot of credibility when revelations of his doping were revealed. Armstrong held his place in the limelight as he fought his way back from testicular cancer to win the Tour of France for the first time in 1999. He then went on to victory 7 times during the Tour of France Championship.
As well as being a celebrity and a multimillionaire, Armstrong, through his Livestrong Foundation, helped raise more than $300 million for those suffering with cancer, offering inspiration to those crippled with a terminal tragedy. A film was created by Gibney to highlight the Armstrong's 2009 comeback, but this was then terminated when allegations of his doping were revealed.
After Armstrong admitted to consistently doping and using blood transfusions to enhance his performance, Gibney then revisited his Armstrong's 2009 comeback to present his scandalous behaviour. The public were disappointed with Armstrong's revelation of doping and performance enhancers, as their great hero turned out to be a fake who cheated.
This event also affected the sponsorship of the sport. One of the sport's longest-running sponsors, Dutch bank Rabobank, dropped the sport after a 17-year affiliation.
However, the platform cycling provides proved too large for some companies to ignore. American tech and electronics company Belkin took over from Rabobank and has been enjoying the monetary benefits of the tour since.
As with any professional event, the actions of individual athletes can have a greater effect on the sport than initially thought, with conflicts of interest arising in various sectors.
Thanks for listening.